Recently, the government announced a decision to ban PTI, citing its alleged involvement in past riots, 9th May events, and accusations of sabotaging economic deals such as those with the IMF. The move sparked pushback. Many political parties and civil society voices called the ban unconstitutional, arguing it violates basic democratic rights of association. Critics argue that instead of upholding democratic norms, banning a major political force will deepen political instability, polarize society, and possibly provoke unrest. In parallel, PTI's leadership has taken steps, for example, dissolving its 40-member political committee and reorganizing internally, which observers see partly as a reaction to growing pressure and uncertainty. Counterclockwise arrows what this means inside Pakistan. Banning PTI risks weakening democratic pluralism. If one strong opposition party is forced out, space for political dissent shrinks. That could create a governance environment with fewer checks and more centralized control. It may provoke public backlash. Supporters of PTI could protest. Unrest could rise. Trust in institutions may erode. That might destabilize political discourse and complicate governance. Because PTI has often voiced opinions about foreign policy, including relations with Afghanistan, excluding them from national politics could shift how Pakistan handles its external ties. Global Meridian's possible impact on Afghanistan and US Afghanistan-Pakistan dynamics. The suppression of PTI might reduce one Afghan policy voice in Pakistan. PTI has recently criticized Pakistan's decision to suspend trade with Afghanistan, arguing that border closures and halted trade harm bilateral economic ties. Without PTI's pressure, the government could take a harder security-oriented approach toward Afghanistan, especially given ongoing tensions over militant group sanctuaries and border security. That might escalate distrust between Kabul and Islamabad. In the context of US-Afghanistan relations, if Pakistan leans heavier on security measures and limits political pluralism, the US, which keeps an eye on regional stability, could grow more wary. A crackdown on democratic parties may reduce Pakistan's credibility as a stable partner in mediation, aid, or regional diplomacy. If political instability increases in Pakistan, it may hamper efforts at peace talks or cooperation with Afghanistan, including matters like refugees, border trade, or counterterrorism that could further complicate US involvement or interests in the region. Direct hit what to watch. Key uncertainties and what could change. Whether the ban on PTI holds up. Courts or public pressure might overturn or soften it. If that happens, political balance may restore somewhat. How PTI supporters react. Peaceful protests versus large-scale unrest, which could push the government to reconsider its approach. How Pakistan's foreign policy changes, with or without PTI's influence. Islamabad's stance toward Afghanistan may shift, especially on border trade, security, and diplomacy. How external actors, like the US, respond. Any perception that Pakistan is rolling back democratic norms might affect foreign aid, cooperation, or diplomatic engagement. White heavy checkmark my view, a risky path could backfire. Banning a major political party like PTI is a risky move. While the government may aim for stability and control, the result could easily be more instability, erosion of democratic norms, and greater uncertainty in Pakistan's foreign policy direction. For Afghanistan and US, Pakistan-Afghanistan-US relations, I think this could worsen distrust and reduce cooperation, especially if Pakistan shifts to a security-first, less inclusive policy approach.